Hello and welcome to the daily Nifty and Bank Nifty Insights with MJ. Let's study and explore the current stock market with the help of performance of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Today is the 11th August 2020 and we will be estimating the proposed moves, resistance and support levels, buying and selling zones, along with a new emerging trend in Nifty and Bank Nifty for the next trading day, that's 12th August 2020. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe the channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon such that whenever we upload any new video, you get the intimation. And also be generous to share the video with others by sharing the knowledge. Your knowledge multiplies many times. If we look at the daily chart of Nifty, we could see that today also Nifty as well as Bank Nifty opened with a gap up, taking cues from the global market. And almost throughout the day, or we can say at least in the first half of the day, there was a complete bullish pressure. The international cues came from, in the hope of a super stimulus package and tax cut announced by Donald Trump. So Dow Jones Industrial Average Index, or the future of US 30, which is a new name for Dow Jones, is it gave a breakout, and precisely with the same, in the same pattern, our Nifty also got from this double top, and it showed a breakout. Although the buying pressure fizzled out, almost more than 50% of the gain what Nifty had got in the first half got wiped off by the end of the day. Nifty managed to gain almost 52 points and closed at 11,322, which is tad below than the previous high of 12,341. And Bank Nifty gained a lot, 327 points. It almost retained all the points it had gained during the first half of the day, and it closed at 22,227. Market remained volatile with positive breadth of market. 33 stocks of Nifty 50 advanced, while as 17 stocks declined. So we had estimated a trading range of 11,100 to 11,390 for Nifty, and 21,450 to 22,400 for the Bank Nifty. That range was based upon the data and trading pressure of the participants from the previous day. Both the indices traded within estimated trading range with the kind of volatility we had explained in the video of yesterday, right? So if you look at the chart, you can see it made a higher high and higher low today, and it continued a uptrend. The same thing happened in Bank Nifty also. Bank Nifty also made a higher high and higher low. If we look at the candlestick pattern in Nifty, it has made again a doji like yesterday. Doji is a kind of indecisive candle. That means bulls and bears are not decided to take a responsibility to move the index from this level, right? And in Bank Nifty chart, you would be able to see that there is a large bullish candle. So Bank Nifty has been stronger than Nifty today. If you look from the price action perspective, if Nifty goes on upside tomorrow, you will see 11,341 is the first level of resistance. 11,372, which is today's high, is second level of resistance, and 11,433 is the fourth level of resistance, while as 11,450 is the fourth level of resistance, which Nifty will encounter while taking any upward move. On the downside, 11,300, 11,272, 11,240, 11,212, and 11,186 are support levels which are quite close by to each other. And in between, you can see there is a nice cushion or accumulation zone from 11,213 to 11,272. So this will provide a good cushion if in case Nifty falls down. Right, and let's look at the intraday trading opportunity in Nifty tomorrow. For that, we'll go to 15-minute chart. Right, I would love to analyze this on a 10-minute chart, but unfortunately, in investing.com, you can't see a 10-minute chart. It's either 5-minute or 15-minute. So let's say from 11,300 to 11,341 is a no trading zone. If index moves above then 11,341, you can take a long position. Your next target would be 11,372. that's just a 30 points target, and it does not give me proper risk to reward ratio. Personally, I would avoid this trade, but I would go long only if 11,372 is broken and the index uh, you know sustains for at least 20-25 minutes above than this. Then in that case, 11,418 and 11,458 would be my next targets, and that will fetch me more than 50-60 points on higher side. And at 11,458, possibly looking at the reversal or continuation pattern, I would decide whether I have to continue my long positions or I have to book profit and initiate short positions. Now, if I look at downside of the Nifty, and if Nifty slips below 11,300, I wouldn't mind initiating a short side positions, and my next target would be 11,272. Now again, it is a just 25 points. Again, risk to reward ratio is not appropriate. So at this level, if you see any continuation pattern, you can carry forward your positions for the next target of 11,240. And at 11,240, you might observe whether you are getting reversal here. In case of reversal, book profit in all positions, or in case of continuation pattern, you can continue with your short positions with a trailing stop loss. And in case if the market consolidates at this level, because it's a accumulation zone, in that case you can book part profit in a few of the lots, and few of the lots you can trail with a tight stop loss. And 11,213 or 11,186 should be the target on downside, wherein you can close all your short position and again look for the reversal if you want to trade on a long side, or if you want to enjoy the profit you have made, great, do that. Let's look at now Bank Nifty, how the Bank Nifty is giving opportunity on a intraday trades. So Bank Nifty, if you look in a daily time frame, you would see it has made a bullish candle today, and it's been a stronger than Nifty. Let me remove this. Right, and Bank Nifty is just reached let's say this trend line. Rather, I think this trend line is broken today, right? Yeah, this trend line has been now broken, and that's where now Bank Nifty has also entered, rather has moved above this trend line, which was pushing it for last 5-6 trading days. So last 6 trading days, Bank Nifty as well as Nifty have been moving upside, with making higher highs and higher lows. So on lower time frame, Bank Nifty can give you intraday trade opportunities or no trading zones. Now, since there are a lot of trend lines or support or resistance lines, you need to be very careful in trading Bank Nifty intraday. From 22,160 to 22,270 is a no trading zone. And if Bank Nifty slips downside, you would see that getting a support level somewhere at 22,162 from that trend line, which it has somehow managed to break upside. And if that trend line is broken, yes, your next target will be 22,090. Right, again, not a very good risk to reward ratio. And besides, below that, you would see there is a downtrend line that will also provide the support. Apart from that, 22,044 is another support level. So to short side, to be safer as a conservative trader, I would initiate my short only if Bank Nifty goes below 22,035 or so, and my target will be 21,927. So almost 100 points on downside. That will make a good trade per lot 2,500. And if in this zone, I'll have to observe Bank Nifty, and if Bank Nifty breaks 21,870, I'll continue my short positions for the target of 21,756. And there is a bullish gap as well, which Bank Nifty might come to fill up if it falls downside, right? And let's say if Bank Nifty becomes bullish tomorrow, how you can trade is above 22,272. If market sustains above it for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, then you can take a long position. But above, just 100 points above is another resistance zone, and just above, let's say 70 points. Again, there is a resistance. So you need to be very careful, because this will be more of a scalping trade rather than, peaceful intraday trades, which I generally prefer to do. Above then 22,450, you will see a very clean trade from 22,450 to 22,668. That will give you almost 200, uh, uh, 220 points or so. So that could be a good long side trade. And if 22,668 is broken, 22,854 would be your next target. But for tomorrow, 22,668, you can take as your final long side trade, and you can book part profit or full profit at this place, and think of, looking for the reversal at this place, because if the market goes up, profit booking is going to happen. That's part and parcel of every market, be it a Nifty or Bank Nifty or any stock. So you need to be very careful as an intraday trader. It should not happen that you got the profit and your MTM is showing the profit, but you don't, trail it, or you don't book the profit. It's also of no use to a trader. Now let's look at how Dow Jones is, behaving in every video of mine. When I do market analysis, I've been telling you every day now, you watch out what is happening in Dow Jones. You can see Dow Jones gave a breakout today. It was a double top is broken completely today, and the same way Nifty also behaved. So it's important you watch out. Now Dow Jones has entered properly inside the ascending channel, and it will keep on moving. Besides November being the election month for US, uh, Mr. Trump would do every effort to ensure that the market remains up, such that he can prove to the world that the US economy has picked up and it is up. Also, one of the reasons why markets today moved up was, Russia registered the first corona vaccine, and that also boosted up the sentiments of the market. So you need to keep a, tab on what is happening in the international market or in the domestic market, right? Now let's look at some of the data points, so that we understand what kind of built-ups are bulls and bears making in the option side, right? So today the market closed at 11,322. So 11,300 will be treated as a ATM call, right? And around it, if you see at 11,300, almost 9 lakh contracts, and overall 2 million contracts. So this is going to work as a support. And apart from that, at higher levels also, you can see quite encouraging number of open interest being initiated today, and overall 500,000 contracts existing here. Not only that, even at 11,500 the put also, you can see a lakh contract initiated, almost 2.5 lakh contracts existing. Anyway, if we look at the support level, then the next support level, if 11,300 is broken, is 11,200. And in fact, 11,250 also, you can see 9 lakh contracts. So that's quite encouraging from bulls. And 11,200 seems to be a very good support level, where you can see 2.6 million contracts. So that will work as support too. And if 11,200 is broken, 11,100 is having almost 2 million contracts. That will act as S3. However, the maximum open interest is existing at 11,000 level. So this is our weekly support, right? And we have observed from yesterday or day before yesterday, the support system has expanded on the upper side, right? Although at every strike, there has been, now at the lower strikes, there is unwinding, which is also natural, because there's nothing left out in the premiums now, right? Hardly premiums are 1 or 2 rupees. So the bulls have already shifted their money into higher strike price, so that they can eat premium, right? So that's what option sellers do. And let's look at what is a kind of pressure bears are building up, right? At 11,300 strike, if I see yesterday, there was some call writing here, but today there is a call unwinding. Below that also unwinding. Almost all the levels below, there is a call unwinding. That means Below 11,300, bears think the market would not go, so they have initiated the call writing at higher levels. But 11,300, we have 2.1 million contracts. That's more or less a little more than open interest at put side. So this is going to work as a R1 in case market slips below it, right? It's ITM as of now, but 20 ITM by 22 points. And above than that, 11,350 is also a strong resistance because 1.2 million contracts, so that will work as a resistance too. A little above than that, at 11,400, you can see 1 million fresh contracts today and overall 3 million contracts. That's quite massive in comparison with any strikes of bulls on put side. So this will work as R3. And if this level is broken, the next level is 11,500, where you can see a good call writing has happened. If you see, the call writing has at higher levels has happened more than put writing at lower levels. So this will work as R4. But for tomorrow, possibly, in fact, R4 could be 1.4 million contracts at 11,450. So there is a thick concentration of call writing from 11,350 to 11,500. That shows that the bears are also strengthening their positions, and they would possibly not allow market to go above than 11,400 or 11,450. So 11,400 though seems to be a strong uh, you know uh, resistance level for Nifty tomorrow. Like, if you see, there is a close um, range of 11,200 to 11,400. But in case if market has any negative cues, so market can go even up to 11,000. And if it has any positive cue like corona vaccine, the way today you got a corona vaccine, and also US has Donald Trump has said he's considering tax rate cuts in US, right? So that kind of news plays a lot in market. So 11,500 could be on higher side. So market could be volatile because it is now already trading at at expensive rates. You need to be careful with that, right? So let's also, and the PCR of this option chain is 1.01, which is reduced slightly from yesterday. Let's look at some other data points. You can see that retail clients as well as DIIs are net bearish on index future, while as FIIs and pros are bullish. And on option side, retail clients are mildly bullish. They are buying calls, while as FIIs are sideways, while as pros are sideways to slightly bearish. Their overall trading pressure is 1, so you can see consolidation at at this point of time in the market, right? And FIIs today had been net buyer with 1,013.66 crore in equity and cash market, and DIs were net seller with 1,415 crore. So that shows that past many days DIs had been selling out their positions, while as FIs are building their positions. So Nifty PCR shows for this week as well as next week, it shows sideways sideways. So we can say Bank Nifty has become back, as well as Nifty is again sideways to positive, right? So that's the bias available in the market. You can also use our where are the support and resistance levels, which are based upon not price action, but they are based upon the pivot point calculation. Nifty P is all-time high with a 31.37. You need to make a note of it, while as India VIX has reduced by 5.1% today. That shows the market is gaining strength and confidence. If you look at daily chart of Nifty, you can see that the market is in overbought zone today, not only in a daily but weekly uh, positions, weekly chart as well. Nifty as well as Bank Nifty both are gone in a overbought zone. That means some consolidation you can expect at this level, apart from it being expensive, right? So if Nifty moves above then 11,345 on closing basis, you would see Nifty is leaping towards 11,550, and if slips below 11,100, it would go to 10,900. That's the kind of scenario emerging because of the kind of support and resistance zones. Yeah. So if we want to conclude the market here, 11,000. You can see that 11,000 to 11,500 could be a wider trading range based upon the option chain, while as 11,186 to 11,458 could be the trading range based upon price action. And for Bank Nifty, you would be able to see 21,756 to 22,668 as a trading range for tomorrow. That's on Wednesday. And also, you might have observed in last three option chain series, the short covering happens on Wednesday. So you also need to look, be careful on Wednesday's market, because earlier it used to be on Thursdays. Nowadays, I'm observing that on Wednesday itself, the short covering happens, and that pushes the market upside, right? It may, again cool off at the end of the day, but as an intraday trader, you need to ensure that your stop losses are managed well, such that you don't get your stop losses hit, and by virtue of that, you end up making losses. And after 6 consecutive up moves, you can also expect some correction. Besides that, watch out for fresh data during the trading hours from the option chain as well as from international markets, especially Dow Jones. And some of the companies are still declaring their Q1 FY21 results that definitely come out as a global market cues. And so you need to be careful, because you're very close to the weekly option chain expiry, right? And I trust this analysis is helping you to navigate through the market with confidence and profitable trades. Thank you very much for watching the video. To get latest information, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get latest notification. To learn stocks, derivatives, commodities, forex trading, investing, technical or fundamental analysis, you can also request for videos of your choice, and that you can do in a community box. There are many videos here which you can utilize in enhancing your knowledge and learning about the technical analysis or fundamental analysis, or how to trade like pros. In community tab, you can post your requests. You can also see my live trades here. Generally, when I'm trading, I post here the dynamic zones based upon which I'm trading. Many a times I also post my results here. And if you want to be acting as a or want to be professional trader, you can also join our group, which is called Praj Systematic Traders and Investor. In this group, I generally post my live trades. Like today morning, I traded a short in CE 22 400 and CE 22 500, and I hedged with 21,800. Of course, I took more trades after that. So these trades I had shared in live market, and I also shared the dynamic zones here. And this was the result. I booked, I think, almost 28,000 rupees in 5 trades, right? One stop loss got hit in my call, 22,400. That was the shorted call, and rest all I booked the profit, right? So stop loss is part and parcel of our trade, guys. Take it as operational cost or cost of learning, or whatever way you want to take it. So thank you again for watching and liking the video. Please share the video with your friends and concerned trading communities who can also be benefited from quality knowledge and analysis. So good luck and happy trading and happy investing for tomorrow. Bye-bye until then, next video.